Okay, let's look at the next property of ratio. The ratio always has to be expressed to its lowest term or in its simplest form. What it is? Let's look at an example. Let's consider the ratio 30:35. Okay, in this ratio, the first term is 30 and the second term is 35. But is this ratio in its simplest form? No, because when you look at the first term and second term, there is a common divisor 5 for both the first term and second term. So we have to divide both the terms by the common divisor 5 to get its simplest form. So I am going to divide 30 by 5 and 35 also by 5. When I do so, I get 6 here and I get 7 here. Can we simplify this ratio 6:7 anymore? No, we cannot, because there is no common divisor for the terms 6 and 7. So 6:7 is the simplest form of the ratio 30:35. And one more important thing we have to notice in ratio, that is the terms of a ratio always have to be expressed as integers. Sometimes the terms of a ratio will be given as decimals or fractions. What we need to do is we have to make them to be as integers. Let's look at an example. 1.5:3. In this ratio, the first term is decimal 1.5. So what I need to do is I have to make it as an integer. What I should do? It's very simple. When I multiply both the terms of this ratio by 10, this 1.5 will become an integer. So I'm going to multiply 1.5 by 10 and also this 3 by 10. So I get 15 and here I get 30. Now both the terms of this ratio are integers, but it's not in its simplest form because there is a common divisor 15 for both the first term and second term. So I divide both the terms of this ratio by 15. It's going to be 1:2. So 1:2 is the simplest form of the ratio 1.5:3. So and also one more thing, the terms of this ratio are integers. So let's look at another example. Okay, in this ratio 2/3:5, the first term is a fraction with denominator 3. So I have to make this one as integer. What I have to do? It's very simple. When I multiply both the terms of this ratio by 3, easily I can remove the denominator 3 and I can make the first term as integers. So let's multiply both the terms of this ratio by 3. So this 3 and 3 can be cancelled. So 2:15. So both the terms of this ratio are integers and we cannot do any more simplification. So this is the simplest form of the ratio 2/3:5. Okay, let's look at another example. Okay, in this ratio, both the terms are fractions with the denominator 4. So what I need to do is I have to make both the terms as integers. It's very simple. When I multiply both the terms by 4, so both the terms will become integers. So this 4 and 4 can be cancelled. Here 4 and 4 can be cancelled. 3:5. In this ratio, both 3 and 5 are integers and we cannot do any more simplification. So this is the simplest form of the ratio 3/4:5/4. In this case, easily we have converted both the terms of the ratio into integers, which is multiplied by 4. Because both the terms are, in both the fractions we have the same denominator 4. So we multiplied both the terms by 4 and we got both the terms of the ratio as integers, that is 3 and 5. In case the denominators are different, what do we have to do? Let's look at an example. Okay, in this ratio, the two denominators are different. Here the first denominator is 4, the second denominator is 6. In this case, what we should do to remove the denominator? So what we have to do is, we have to get the least common multiple of the two denominators 4 and 6. The least common multiple of 4 and 6 is 12. So to remove the two denominators 4 and 6, I have to multiply both the first term and second term by 12. When I do so, 1 times 4 is 4 and 4 goes into 12 3 times. 1 times 6 is 6, 6 goes into 12 2 times. So 3 3s are 9 and 1 2s are 2. So this is the simplest form because we cannot do any more simplification in this ratio 9:2. So 9:2 is the simplest form of the ratio 3/4:1/6.